Hi friends! I'm trying out using my phone camera today to make a video. You can see my desk is really quite sloppy right now, and well, I'm going to be doing some stuff, and I thought, hey, I'm going to film it because it's been a while and I want to make a better quality one because my laptop camera now is very slow and awful, as many of you have noticed since I did the iOS update on my computer. It just can't handle it anymore, so I'm going to try it on my phone. First, I'm going to grab my date book over here. No, the first thing I need to do is put on my glasses. So I got new glasses. Well, not new, they're my first pair of glasses ever. As I have always been a non-glasses wearer. And now, I don't even know if this camera is okay. Let me just see if you can see. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be out of... Okay, so I can't put things over there, over here, but you can see everything over here. Okay. Yeah, I went to the optometrist, and it turns out now I need glasses, and I had to get these expensive ones because they were really the only ones that looked good. And I know that sounds silly, and that wasn't the optician or the salesperson telling me that. It was me noticing these were the only ones that looked good. Anyhow, I need them for reading mostly. I can read, but it's blurry. And then when I put on glasses, it's not. And it comes with a little cleaning cloth. Maybe I'll do a little wipe of it. I've only had these for one day, so I'm just wearing them on and off to get used to it because weird. The lens is like loose. Is that supposed to be like that? Ah, cool. So much better. Okie dokie. I have some tea. It's not fancy, it's red rose. A bit of rice milk. So many little things to do. I need to change the ink cartridge in my pen because it's empty pretty much. That just pops off, and then the new one just pops right in. So that was this week's schedule, but I wanted to have a look at next week because it's a little bit crazy, so. And then I'll show you my new books after that. Sunday. So this is my date book. I love this date book. It's so fantastic. Like, it lies flat. I don't know, it's just awesome. I love the way it's designed. I like the way it holds together, the leather, everything about it is great. Okay. can do that. And okie dokie. What I can get in here. The 11th I have. From there. It's a busy week. Three. 5:30. And concert. Yeah, 2 concerts next weekend. Cool. So, okay. Okay. Looks good. What's next? That's this week. The week after that, almost nothing. Well, I'm going to Tremblant. That'll be cool. And then nothing. Cool. Can you see those little marks on my book there? I don't know if this will focus. I think my cat tried to eat it. Now, let's look at my new books. I got 2 kind of vegan inspired books. This one is the Vegan Nutrition Guide to Optimal Performance in Sports and Life. I got this because I have been training a lot for triathlons, and I also no longer eat meat. It's been about over a year, and I was feeling fantastic last summer when I first was getting more into triathlon training and running, and not eating meat, and everything was going very well. And in the school year too, things were going well, but then in the wintertime, I just had this never-ending hunger, and just like feeling like, oh, well, instead of making healthy choices, I'd be like, my body just needs calories, so I'm gonna get this cookie. and I'm gonna eat another one, and just like I go on these rampages where I just couldn't stop eating like sweets like that. That's what my body was craving, like oatmeal and maple syrup. Like that is that's how I can describe exactly what I crave all the time. If I could just like mix maple syrup and oats together and just eat that all day, like I would just, that's all I would eat. That's what I crave. And so like that maybe isn't, I could be doing something differently. Like I feel okay, but I don't like when I have this like crazy craving and I absolutely need to eat it, because I don't want to not eat it, because then I would just crash and feel like absolute garbage, or I'd be very sleepy too and maybe not getting enough sleep. Anyhow, I bought this book because even though I've been feeling a bit better, I know that he knows so much about training for triathlons for one, and being vegan. So Brendan Brazier, he is the one that created Vega, that brand that makes protein powders and things like that. And yeah, I can't wait to read this. I mean, I would just I think I'm gonna read it as soon as I finish this video. How about I read a little bit of it for you, the foreword. It may seem strange to you that a foreword to a book about a vegan diet is being written by a non-vegan. Fair question. Oh, I didn't, that's bad grammar, because there was no question. Okay, however, while I'm not one now as I write, there is every chance I will be by the time you read it. Decisions like this tend to take a while for me. I will even admit to having the book sit on my desk for months before reading it. Why? Like most of us, I want the best out of life. I want my body and mind to run at its full potential and not to take health and vitality for granted. But vegan? It seems extreme, right? After all, I am 41 years old, and so far things have gone pretty smoothly. Add to that the usual concerns. I am so busy. Do I have time to commit to this? Etc., etc. Bad grammar. Well, I found myself having to put on 20 pounds of lean muscle for another film version of Wolverine. Oh, by the way, this is Hugh Jackman talking, which normally would mean a lot of animal protein and synthetic protein powders. While this worked in the past, I knew it wasn't sustainable, that at some point my body, and probably my heart, would rebel. Not to mention that I often feel extremely lethargic from eating so many hard-to-digest calories. Then there were ethical considerations of the diet, environmental impact being the largest one. Man, Hugh Jackman, you have terrible grammar. It's terrible. But the idea in my head was that while being a vegan or even a vegetarian was admirable, there would be no way I could achieve the results. Results of what? Oh my god, okay, I need to stop analyzing his writing because it's bad. So as this book sat on my desk screaming at me, there is a way, I actually started using Brendan Brazier's Vega products to see if I could at least replace the synthetic protein powders with Vega Complete Whole Food Health Optimizer and Vega Sport Performance Optimizer. I loved it, and it eased my mind for a while. But that image of Brendan on his bike in full triathlon gear finally woke me up to reading the book. Wow! He was a professional athlete describing how beneficial his vegan diet was to his training regime, a regime far more difficult than my own, and how it had liberated him from many of the feelings I was going through in my own training. As the pages turned, my enthusiasm grew. Not only was it possible, it was easier and healthier. I am so excited by what I am learning. My job does require different physical results for different roles, but I am no longer interested in the at-any-cost part of the equation. I am a family man first and foremost, and it has always been important to me to be as healthy as I can be, for all of us to treat our bodies with respect, and hopefully to set an example for our kids and set them on a lifelong path of health and vitality. I am forever grateful to this book. And now, having had the opportunity to meet Brendan, I am so impressed with his dedication to passing on his extraordinary knowledge. I am convinced that the way we eat as a society has led us astray over the past decades, and that many of the current epidemics are surely due to our changed diets, increased preservatives, additives, and undernourishing foods. But what this book is proposing is a very important roadmap for all of us. While I am not yet a vegan, I am closer and closer to becoming one. Already, as Brendan describes in this book, I have noticed increased energy and more restful sleep. My desire for sugar and salt is waning, and what's more, I am following his recipes and loving them. The smoothies are awesome too. So if you are anything like me, it has been quite a journey for you to even read this forward, but I can guarantee you will never look back. Enjoy the new levels of health and vitality that are coming your way. Cool, thanks Hugh Jackman. So I can't wait to read this book. So I got it because I just want more information. I want to make sure that I am doing it right. Luckily, I have a coach who knows a lot about this sort of thing too, and I told him yesterday that I had just bought this book, and he's like, oh yeah, I know it. And his thing, he was like, this you're allowed to eat wheat, and my coach does not eat wheat. He's one of those gluten-free kind of people, but I am not gluten-free. I'm not gluten-full, but I'm not gluten-free neither. Anyhow, I can't wait to just learn and see what I can do to really achieve my best. Okay, so this is the next one I'm excited about. This is the Oh She Glows cookbook. She's Canadian, and she had a blog, and it was very good because she has beautiful photography and she has great recipes. And I have many friends who have this cookbook, and I follow recipes that I find on her blog, but now I have the book. There's more recipes in it, and apparently they are fantastic. And this is all about whole foods and whatnot. And I'd like to know. I have not many. I guess 2 other sort of plant-based, internet bloggy people cookbooks, and they're lovely, and they all have sort of these meal plans that, well, some of them do about kickstarting or 7 days, and all of them are really for people who do not train this much, as much as I do. So, and when I follow them, it will not give me the energy I need. So, unless I eat 3 times as many, but then I don't know if I'm going to be getting all the right nutrients or the right sources of them, or too much of the bad kind or whatever. At the end of the day, eating as many fruits and vegetables is really important, but I want to be able to incorporate these delicious recipes and see how it works, how the science behind it will work with my training. Oh, and it's just so beautiful. So this book has many recipes, and is very descriptive, but it's just a book. All just letters, just words, which is very informative. But this is filled with beautiful photography, which is just fun to look at. So there she is. She's creating a second cookbook, by the way. Look at that. Beautiful. Fruit. Greens. About the book. 10 different chapters, blah blah. Food pantry. Greens, nuts. Yeah, of course. Food processor, high-speed blender, these are fancy things. Enamel Dutch oven. I would love to get a vegetable spiralizer. Breakfast. Overnight oats. So, for this example, 1 cup of oats, almond milk, chia seeds, banana, cinnamon. and that serves 3, so 1 banana over 3 servings of oats. See, I 1/3 cup of oats. I have a whole banana with that for sure. But here she adds things like granola and other stuff, berries. I like to make oatmeal with frozen blueberries. I put it in the pot and it kind of turns it all blue. It's really cool. Granola clusters. I need to make more of that. Scramble, tofu scramble. As you can see, some of these recipes are just very involved. So it's if you have the time and really want to, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Muesli. That sounds yummy. Baked oatmeal. Yum. Power donuts. I've had these that a friend of mine made, and they were yummy. Savory oatmeal and lentil bowl. Interesting. Apple pie oatmeal. Flat bread. Smoothies, juices, tea. Blah 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 blah. Kale, spinach, banana, ice, peanut butter, chia seeds. I have something very similar to that every morning, but I don't put the almond butter or peanut butter in it. I will put banana, 1 or 2 bananas, spinach, almond milk or rice milk, cinnamon, chia seeds or flax seeds. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. It's tasty. Mojito green monster. Chocolate smoothie. Sunshine smoothie. Morning healing rooibos tea. Yum, turmeric and ginger. Juice. Citrus tea. Appetizers. Ah, that's pretty. Summertime cherry basil bruschetta. Bruschetta, I apologize. Cherries, strawberries, basil, mint, red onion, balsamic, baguette. Wow, that sounds yummy. I want to make that. Strawberry mango guacamole. My cousin has made that before. Warm nacho dip. Potato crisps. Hummus. Yum. Pita chips. Pesto tart. Whoa. Falafel bites. Walnut avocado pear salad with marinated portobello caps and red onion. Sounds yummy. Chickpea salad sandwich. I heard this is really tasty. We've got a potato. She has photos for everything. Roasted beet salad. Grilled salad. Yum. Squash milk kale salad, warm green dressing. Yum. There's one salad that, like her Caesar salad, that everyone makes. Soups. That looks good. I think that's on the blog. And so is this one. Veggie burger. Yeah, there's loads of recipes in here. I don't know how much I use this, but I might as well. I was also thinking about maybe giving this to my mum. I love that photo. I love these kind of kids. I have made these before. They are good. know this first. Tofu. I don't really eat that much of that. Snacks. I think I've made that before. Chia pudding parfait. Peanut butter cookie dough bites. Oh, yum, yum. That sounds good. I could eat this. Desserts. I don't need to look at this because I will want to eat it right now because I have never-ending hunger. Don't look, don't look. Oh, too late. I looked at the cookies. It looks tasty. Almond milk. These are just sort of cool. Well, my allergies are bothering me right now. That sucks. That's what I got. And I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that it worked.